to steal under your leadership.
Honorable Malema, there are rules in this house.
What rules? Rules of stealing.
No.
Rules of stealing.
Honorable Malema.
The rules of stealing.
Honorable Malema, if you don't want to abide by the rules of the house,
Which
you are in violation of the rules
which
of the house.
allegation did I make? Against who?
Honorable member, you've said let me read you the rule.
Read what I said, not the rule.
No, honorable member, you keep talking as I'm talking, and this is out of order.
What did I say?
Honorable member, what you said about the Honorable Minister Mulekani,
Which is what?
what you said is inappropriate and breaks the
Which is
rules.
what?
And
What?
you must withdraw it if you do not wish
Withdraw
to withdraw
what?
it.
On the point of
Honorable Malema, your reference to Honorable Mulekani, that she's a defender of corruption, implies that she's corrupt. And therefore it is wrong, and you must immediately withdraw that. What you impute, honorable members, you can't contest the ruling in the House. You can't contest.
Deputy Speaker, I withdraw.
On the point
Thank you
of
very much.
Deputy Speaker, I withdraw. Let's proceed.
Honorable member, take your seat.
Let's
please.
proceed.
Yes.
Because I must deal with these things before you chase me out. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. Now, the oath that our members are made to take, they actually are being asked to cover up corruption. There are leasing buildings, these people. They can't tell you how many square meters. They can't tell you where the building is. They just give you an amount. This is how much we are going to pay for a square meter. And when you try to investigate that, they say it's a classified information. How can a square meter be a classified information? So we need to expose these types of shenanigans which are going on in the intelligence communities. President, you promised a comprehensive package of services to women and children. The Minister of Women is going to speak here because we are not hearing anything about how you are going to empower women, particularly a girl child. Young girls are being killed in South Africa. Men have declared war against women. But the government does not have a clear strategy on how they are going to deal with that. Young women do not have sanitary towels. They want to be helped. And talking of this, Mr. President, it reminds me of a question I have for you. Where is the First Lady? Because you never go anywhere with the First Lady. You never engage in any program that seeks to give us a good image of a president with a family. Some of these sanitary towels programs should be taken up by our beautiful First Lady. We hope there is no crisis, Mr. President.
Julius Malema, South Africa's radical agenda setter. Julius Malema may never be able to shake off the firebrand label, but a 38-year-old leader of South Africa's second largest opposition party can no longer be seen as simply a hot-headed politician. The son of the soil, as he has been styled by his economic freedom fighters, EFF, has spent the last 6 years turning the party that he founded into disciplined force that has set the agenda in some policy areas. Expelled from the governing African National Congress ANC in 2012, Mr. Malema on Juju, as he is sometimes called, has positioned the EFF as the true inheritor of the ANC's radical agenda and has exposed the governing party's left flank. The relentless focus by the EFF commander-in-chief on the inequality in South Africa and the failure of the ANC to redistribute land from the white minority to the black majority has caused support for his former party, which led the fight against apartheid. Now, the EFF took just more than 6% of the vote in 2014, remember that, in its first run in a general election, but its influence seems to outweigh that figure. The 25 MPs dressed in red boiler suits and hard hats in Parliament, along with their staged walkouts, and Mr. Malema's willingness to come out with quotable lines has meant that he and his party have grabbed their attention. Ever since the start of his public life, he has not shielded away from controversy, offending a wide range of people, from women's rights group to white farmers to his own political bosses. He has twice been found guilty of using hate speech in 2010 and 2011, first for comments that he made about the woman that accused former President Jacob Zuma of rape, and then for singing the song Shoot the Boer, that is the Afrikaner. But age does not appear to have mellowed him, and neither has studying for an hour's degree in philosophy, which he completed in 2017. When talking to supporters about the land issue in 2016, he warned that the land will be taken by any means necessary. And I quote, "We are not calling for the slaughtering of white people, at least for now. What we are calling for is the peaceful occupation of land, and we don't owe anyone an apology to that." In one of the parliamentary proceedings, Malema causes an uproar and a mayhem when he's trying to argue his cases is in front of the President Ramaphosa, and trying to let him know that he has failed the people of South Africa. And Ramaphosa was seated right there, listening to him make all those political sentiments from the very beginning to the very end. Take a look.
Presiding officer addresses you, you resume your seat and allow the presiding officer to address you until he finishes his point. We cannot just have members doing as they wish and at the same time be waiving the rule book.
Okay.
It makes a mockery of the rules of the House.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Members, I think this is...
On a point of order, Deputy
Honorable
Speaker.
Member, I'm speaking. Please take your seat. I will point you out. Just take your seat. Honorable Members, I'm pointing that out because I think it's a serious, contemptuous violation of the rules, but also contempt of the chair, and it has been expressed as such. And I think this matter must be taken up in the appropriate structures, and I do refer it to the Speaker directly because I think this is unacceptable and we will not accept it.
On a point of order.
Yes, what's your point of order, Honorable Member?
What rule are you quoting that forbids the Commander-in-Chief speaking about land occupation in South Africa? We have got absolute freedom of expression in this parliament, as is outlined in the Constitution and the rules of this House.
Honorable
What
Member?
rule are you using to forbid any expression? Because that's a point of debate. If you disagree with the occupation of land, why don't you state it yourself from there?
Honorable
Because
Member?
what you're saying is illegal.
Honorable
You are the
Member?
one who's illegal. We're going to subject you to the appropriation, to the process of Rules Committee, and charge you for misrepresenting the rules of this House. Why do you undermine the Constitution like that?
Honorable Member, thank you very much.
Oh.
Honorable Member, I've made a ruling and I would like to move us to the next speaker. Honorable the Minister in the Presidency, Planning and Monitoring.
On a
Evaluation.
point of order, Deputy Speaker.
Honorable Member, this
You
matter...
said you are going to point me, and
What?
I respected
Yes.
you.
Speak.
Yeah. You must always be reminded of your duties.
No.
You don't like peace in
Honorable
any
Member.
way.
Honorable Member.
Nobody has complained about the speech of the speaker on the podium. From nowhere, you just want to appease and make the white monopoly capital and white racists to be happy
Honorable-
about the issue of your stance on land.
Honorable Member.
Nobody has complained to you,
This is not- Honorable
Deputy
Member,
Speaker.
this
What
is-
are you trying to achieve?
This is neither procedure.
That's your problem.
No
You are even
privilege.
replying instead of making
your
a
seat,
ruling.
Honorable
You are
Member.
just descending into the arena.
Take your seat, Honorable Member.
That's all you know.
No, Honorable Member, this matter is not on the agenda again. No. Honorable Member,
Speaker.
no.
Deputy Speaker.
No, Honorable Member.
Speaker, on a point of order.
We have said,
On a
Honorable
point of
Member,
order, Deputy Speaker.
this matter has been addressed.
On a point of order.
I have
Deputy
made a ruling on this matter.
No, but I'm raising a point of order. You don't know what I'm going to say.
Honorable Member, I've
You don't
raised...
know what I'm going to say. You can't say I've ruled on an issue that I'm still going to speak about now.
Honorable Member, I'm going to...
Let's make a simple illustration to you. The rules of the National Assembly. You can only pass a ruling when another member has called the point of order on what is said there. You are not there to interfere and put sentences and commas on the statements of members of parliament. You have got no right like that. You have got no such permission. The Constitution doesn't
Honorable
allow
Member.
you. So don't
Honorable
allow your
Member.
subjectivity
Honorable
to
Member.
undermine this process of land debate. If you want to express your views, go and express it wherever you're going to express it, but not interfere
Honorable
with speakers
Member.
when they speak here.
Take
Land is going to be occupied, and we're not apologetic about it. We can say it here in Parliament,
Honorable Member.
and we'll continue to say it.
Take your seat.